Hi everybody, welcome to round 6 coverage of the Baku World Cup. Today we had tiebreaker time, overtime really, between Grandmasters Sergei Karjakin, Pavel Eljanov. They both had great events so far, and their goal today was to survive to the last round. The winner of this there's a double bonus. The winner of this playoff tiebreak advances to the candidates tournament set for early 2016 and a chance to win 120,000 if they can beat Peter Svidler in the finals. Svidler and the winner of today's tiebreak both advance to the candidates tournament. And today we had some very interesting action, must-win scenarios, missed opportunities, the usual dramatic happenings in overtime between two well-matched players. And let's check out the first game here of today's regulation, of today's tiebreak matches. And this was Eljanov White just thoroughly outplaying Karjakin in the first game with some very fine-spirited play. Now, here we see early in this opening, King's Indian attack, King's Indian reversed, really, a trend of players, leading players, avoiding mainstream openings. So they're just getting the pieces out, basically. Kind of resembles a closed Sicilian in a way. And knight b4 looks a little strange, but he wants to tie the queen down to c2. So Eljanov maneuvers the knight. Makes way for f2, f4 to get something going on the king side. And then bishop g4, a little probe, just to maybe invite f3. Getting ready to kick the knight on b4 and maneuver the knight to a good fine square on e3. Looks like Eljanov should have been happy at this point after move 13. It looks like he's got serious kingside attacking chances coming up. And here we go, f4. And black would like to get in d7, d6, d5 if he can. Now here white gets his queen in better position, making way for the bishop. And now Karjakin fights in the center, starting with bishop takes c4. Now he's trading off a very valuable bishop. Maybe d5 was worth considering. And if he takes d5, and then if knight takes d5, unfortunately for black, f5 is very strong, so he'd have to play bishop takes d5. Knight takes d5, knight takes d5, and we get play similar to the game. So he played bishop takes c4 here, putting the knight on c4, and now d5. So black does sorely miss that light squared bishop, and now Eljanov steps up the pressure very impressively while he connects rooks. Prelude to the further developments here. That's a black attacks the pawn. Every move from here to the end, virtually always a threat somewhere on the board. So white covers d3, and he plans a5, a6 to subvert black's queen side. And here black tries to eliminate that strong knight, which of course goes to e5. This is a very well considered move. Now, what happens on knight b3? Then white plays queen takes b7. If knight takes rook, queen takes f7, check king h7. White can play bishop takes a8, queen takes a8, rook takes a1, and he's 2 pawns ahead. Or we can get the variation, knight b3, queen takes b7, knight takes d2, queen takes f7.